Hey Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Well, I'm sitting here watching the news coverage. It's live coverage of Donald Trump. He's down in Texas helping the hurricane victims. And it's so nice to see that he and Melania, they're down there helping pack boxes and deliver supplies to the suffering. And that makes me very happy. You can see here what they're doing. Here's Trump. He's loading up vans of volunteers.
Because they normalize him. They're familiar faces to him.
You know, we all have to pull together and help the people of Texas. I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who've been coming out. Thank you for your donations. This morning we received more donations. My dear friend Carol Pettis sent a donation in, and I got another donation in from Australia. And I want to say great, you know, this is great. Thank you. People all over the world are helping us. And to the people of the United Kingdom, I've been sending donations, people in Australia, people in, throughout the whole world. You guys are the best. Well, I am so glad you're here. And listen, if you want to get in on our fundraiser, I'm going to have a link in the video box, the info box below this video. Go there, click on the link to the Red Cross, and make a donation. For everybody who makes a donation to the Red Cross Disaster Relief for Harvey, and if you take a snapshot of the screen or a screen print, send me a copy of your receipt, and I'm going to enter you into my contest. And next Thursday, we're going to have a drawing, and whoever gets drawn, who is donated, is going to win a free private hour session with me. And that's a pretty good deal, because for $10, if you win, you get a private session. You and me, one-on-one for a whole hour. We can do Skype, we can do phone, or in person, and we'll make it happen. So, I hope you'll help the people of Texas. Speaking of weather and watching what's going on, it's been raining. We're getting the hurricane rain up here in Virginia now. And I thought we'd go out and just have a little walk in the rain and see what's going on. So, come on along. Well, Tubies, as I said, we're going to go and have a walk. The rain is coming down. Anyways, how you like my new hoodie? Some of you wrote to me and said, Psychic Bob, when are you going to start wearing hoodies? Everybody wears it. Well, Psychic Bob is hearing you, and I am the fashion king. So I got on my hoodie, and we're going to go out in the rain and see what's going on. So come on along. So here I am, Psychic Bob, fashionista. Got on my hoodie, got my big fancy golf umbrella. I tell you, I am in style today. I am in style. By the way, I want to show you some cool stuff on my mom's house here. This is a little side garden that runs along the side of her house that my dad created. But I thought you guys would like to see these old stones. You know what these are? These are mill stones. In the old days, they used to grind mill at mill houses, like wheat and corn and all of that stuff. And these were stones that were actually used in mills. They're over 100 years old. My father used to collect them. But what's really cool is these are also, in the pagan tradition, stones that are oftentimes used to represent the goddess, the holy stones, stones with a pierced center. It represents the feminine aspect. See the roundness, it's like Earth Mother, and it's earth stones. It's very earthy. But my father collected these old stones. Whenever he'd be at an auction or a mill house that was closing, he'd buy the old historic stones. And I think they're really lovely. And how appropriate to put them here in this green garden. By the way, isn't this flower beautiful? It's very much Earth Mother. And even though my parents aren't pagans, I think they're in tune with the earth. They're closer than they know. Anyways, wow, this rain is something. We're just getting the tail end of the hurricane. So it's actually very gentle, but it is so beautiful out here. By the way, here is our American flag. My father was a proud veteran, always flew the flag. So we keep the flag up because he liked it that way. Anyways, it's just, it's kind of a peaceful day. I thought we'd just have a little stroll down through the neighborhood here and see if there's anything to see, The rain, fortunately, is a little lighter now, but I hear it's going to get a little heavier later today. So I figure we better get out and do some walking while we can. I just love this giant tree here on the corner of this house. Isn't this beautiful? This is a major tree. Just beautiful. It is so good just to walk You know, when there's rain, the air feels fresh, you know, because the rain cleanses the air, cleanses the atmosphere. Thunderstorms release ozone. Everything gets purified, you know. Rain has within it a real spiritual lesson, I think. You know, when we think about Mother Nature and the earth is cleansed by rain. People and animals and plants are cleansed by rain. So instead of being upset when you see rain, the best thing to do is to literally get out and be thankful for it, you know? You know, I'm making sure to really take note of and appreciate all the lush greenery right now. Autumn will be upon us before we know it, and all of this will fade. It'll turn a beautiful, brilliant gold and orange and red before it goes. But that lush greenery is even now starting to fade just a little bit. So I want to make sure to get out and take note of it and enjoy it while we still got a chance. Luckily, the wind has died down and the air is a little gentle. Last night it was actually quite cold out here. How are you guys doing today? You know, what's it like where you are? Are you experiencing the hurricane? Are you having rain? Don't hate the rain. Thank the Lord and the Lady. Thank the universe for the gift of rain. As I said, it purifies us. It nourishes the earth. And in turn, we are nourished. All the plants and the vegetables, they couldn't be without the rain. Now, I know some people say, oh, Bob, I hate the rain. It depresses me. Don't let it depress you. Let it make you aware. Let it remind you of the mystery of life, the cycle of creation, the cycle of destruction. You know, in the Hindu tradition, Lord Shiva, he is traditionally the father of Lord Ganesha. And Lord Shiva is the god of destruction. Now, some people are saying, I don't want a god of destruction. But from the Hindu view, destruction is part of the universe. And I think there's truth. Sometimes things have to be destroyed to start anew and to begin again. And so when we're at those times in our life where we feel like we're in that storm, we feel like we're being destroyed, say to yourself, I embrace the change so that renewal can come. See, renewal is available to us. Sometimes we have to let go of things, situations, people, places, homes, objects. And if we can practice letting go sometimes, then we're free to create again. I think rain reminds me of that. Storms remind me of that. You know, as I'm looking out here, this neighborhood where my mom lives, it's a quaint little place. People grow the most interesting plants and trees here. Look at this beautiful, beautiful flowering bush here. And this tree, which is so interesting and exotic. Just fascinating. We're coming up to the main road. This is where a lot of traffic goes down. I don't know the name of this road, but anyways, you got to be careful out here because people fly 100 miles an hour. This is the main road that goes down into the town, so it's a main thoroughfare. We're just kind of on the outskirts of the beach town in the suburban part. Oh, look at this magnolia tree. I had never realized that was a magnolia tree till just now. Oh my God, look at this, guys. Can you see the blossoms on it? Just beautiful. This is a southern thing. Any of you who live in the South, you know about magnolia trees. It's like part of our culture. And I hate to say it. Well, I don't hate to say it. I'm proud to say it. I am a Southern boy. Now, that doesn't make me a Confederate or a racist, but I am proud of our Southern heritage. And magnolia trees are just part of life in the South. And I know the people down in Georgia and Alabama are going to laugh, say, you Virginia boys are not Southerners. See, a lot of the Deep South don't think of Virginia as truly a Southern state. But we are. We're Southern. Yes, we are. Look at this beautiful purple bush here, guys. Look at the beautiful flowers. Just lovely. Really spectacular. Doesn't look like it's going to clear, but I hear tomorrow it's supposed to be clear. Tomorrow they're having a big craft fair down at the beachfront. And if the weather turns out right, maybe we can go down there and see what that is tomorrow. Would you guys like that? I don't think I'm going to get out here on this main road. It's a little dangerous, so we'll just turn around. As you can see, here's our just rich, lush greenery. I don't think I ever appreciated greenery until I went out to the southwestern area of the country. Out in New Mexico and Arizona and Nevada. This type of greenery just doesn't exist out there. And for those of you who live in the western states, you probably know what I'm talking about, but I've come to really value greenery in a way that I never did till I saw that part of the country. You know, many of us in the Wicca, we talk about green magic and the green man, and I think because Wicca is a British tradition that, you know, it's taken for granted, the greenery. Like, of course we're going to work with greenery, but it makes me think about, you know, areas of the country and parts of the world where greenery is not really prevalent. And so I think we've got to really, you know, be thankful for it. I know I am. I can just feel this lushness. I mean, look at this. You can just come right up to it. All this rich, I mean, look at it. Just dense, lush greenery. The grass is rich and green. For those of you who live in England, you have a lot of greenery over there too, I know. I've lived in England. And, you know, it's interesting, as rich and green as our green in the United States is, I think in Britain it's a much more vibrant green even than the United States. You know how they call Ireland the Emerald Isle? It's a much richer green in the Celtic Isles. But I still love our greenery here in the United States. By the way, I want to show you guys an amazing pine tree. This is really coming down now. Look at this giant, massive pine. This tree that's going all the way up, that is a pine tree. Is that amazing or what? So that's its trunk there. Let me zoom in on it. That's a trunk, a massive pine tree. And it goes, oh, that's the big branches. And that's it all the way up. That's all pine needles. Is that amazing or what? I'd hate to be under that and have a not an acorn, what do you call it? A pine cone fall out of the branches from that high up and hit me. Woo, that would not be fun. Not a good thing. I don't know if you guys can see it on video, but it is coming down now. That rain is really, really hitting us hard. It is. Here's one of my favorite plants that's down here at the beach. This is called seagrass. And as you see here, it's really exotic looking. A lot of people grow it, and you'll see it down at the beachfront. A lot of times around the sand dunes. It's called beach grass. But it's oops, I'm dropping my thing here. It's got a soft, almost like feather-like topping on it. And as you see, it's just beautiful. And if you look here, guys, hanging on the screen door outside my mom's house is a daddy longlegs spider. You know, when I was a kid, I was terrified of these. But today I don't have any fear of them. And you know why? Because I stopped killing spiders. I had a Buddhist monk one time say to me that if I would give up my feelings of violence towards things I didn't like, that I would suddenly be free of my hatred, my attachment to hatred. So now when I see spiders, I give them a blessing and I'm kind to them. And do you know what? That monk was true. His words were right. I can walk up to a spider this close now and not even be afraid. Whereas before, I'd have to run 100 miles away. So you see this little spider, I say to him, greetings to you, Mr. Daddy Longleg. Blessing to you. I hope you'll be comfortable and safe on that screen out of the storm. So mote it be. So you see, non-violence really does work. It does bring us peace and joy. Oh, look who's looking to come out here. Little Jake. Hey, Mr. Jake, you going to come out? Oh, no, he took a look in the rain. He took a look at the rain and said, I'm not going out. So he's going to go back in. Well, I think I'm going to come in because that rain is just coming down. And I don't want to get my new hoodie wet, you know, guys, because, you know, how you like it? What do you think? Should I keep wearing hoodies? Are you guys into this? Because some of y'all said, Psychic Bob, when you going to wear a hoodie? So Psychic Bob heard you. Now I got a hoodie. So, anyways, we'll put down the door here. This I call the fortress door. Psychic Bob has to have a little bit of security. You know how that is. Anyways, we got a nice solid steel door. Keep out the paparazzi. It's good to be home. Well, I think it's about lunchtime. You know, that rain is making my hair kind of go wild today. And I'm just combing my hair. Coming in out of the storm. Anyways, you know, I'm going to probably have lunch here in just a little while. But, you know, I was looking at my Lord Ganesha altar. And I thought, I need to make a little daily offering. So, come on along. Here we are. Here's our beautiful Lord Ganesha. He is, for me, even though I'm not a Hindu, I'm a Wiccan, but he's the horned lord of the East. That's what I call him. So, but the wonderful thing, Lord Ganesha is very liberal and anybody can worship him. And he loves all his devotees. So today I'm bringing to Lord Ganesh some water. Lord Ganesh, I ask that you accept this water and you take it unto yourself for your blessing. And I bring to you, because I know that you love sweets, I bring to you, Lord Ganesh, some new snacks. So I hope that you will accept my humble offering. Thank you, dear friend. And Lord Ganesh, I ask today before your presence to remember all those who are lonely in the world, those who are afraid, those who feel abandoned. Ganesh, be a friend to them. You in your wisdom, hear their cries, hear their needs, and be their hope and their friend. I ask your intercession and intervention for all the suffering in Texas, and those who have lost everything through this hurricane. And I also ask you today to remember all of those friends of mine here at YouTube and at Facebook and all around the world who have given so generously to help our efforts. Lord Ganesh, give a special blessing to my YouTube family and friends. So many of them have been so kind and stood beside me for so many years, and now they're helping me to help those who are in great need. Hear my prayer, my dear friend, and let my supplication rise to your mystical throne. And may you accept these humble offerings for me, my Lord. Thank you, Ganapatiji. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri. And guys, you know, if you remember today or feel inspired, pop over to my website. I'll put the link again in the info box below this video. And you can go over to my website and see my bookstore and maybe pick up some books. I've got Messages from Rose over there. We got Psychic Bob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom. We got a lot of different magical books over there. Books that I've written, I'm an author of. And I'm hoping before the end of this year to come out with another book. So I'll be having more about that. But, you know, a lot of you have been saying we want to know about your spirit guides. This is a wonderful book. Messages from Rose talks about my work as a psychic medium and how I met my spirit guide, Rose. And this is all about my work as a Wiccan and things I've learned over the years. And so I just encourage you, you might want to explore that and think about it. Well, guys, I tell you, I so enjoyed going out walking. And I want to say thank you. Thanks for coming with me. It's always nice just to spend some time and do a little reflection. While I'm down here at my mom's, I'm just taking things a little slower, a little easier. Just kind of recharging, you know. It's Saturday, and anyways, I'm going to put this video out. I don't know what the schedule is going to be for tonight. I may be able to get out the Saturday night seance, but I'm not going to promise it. It just depends, because sometimes things come up, like people call and I have to go out to dinner with people while I'm here, and so I don't know what the evening's going to be like. But if, I may get out the Saturday night seance. We'll see how things go. But if I don't worry, we'll have it next week. So I'm not going to promise, but if it comes, it'll be a blessing and a surprise, okay? But every day I'm going to put out a little something for you. So definitely, check back here. And also tomorrow's Sunday, the day of the sun. And if the sun comes out, which I'm hearing it is, we're going to go to the waterfront. So you've always got something to look forward to here. Well, guys, thanks for being here. I love you. I'm sending you my blessings. And I hope wherever you are having a blessed day. So I'm looking forward to talking to you, hopefully a little later tonight, or if not, definitely tomorrow. I love you guys. We'll see you here soon. Blessed be.